Hello everyone, we are back with another episode.
That's right. Next come the heavy artillery, presidential more like Michelle, not Hillary, feel me?
Hello, what's up? Guys, I just had like the most intense workout session. It was amazing. I like going to the gym to recalibrate, to regroup, just all of those things. I love health and wealth. That's what I'm all about. And something sparked the thought today about this topic that I want to share with you guys. How do you guys feel about the whole I'm a girl's girl thing? I feel like I am 100% a girl's girl. The thing with being a girl's girl, I think people feel like you just have to be a girl's girl no matter what. Like, you just have to support another woman no matter what it is. And that's not true, because I'm a girl's girl for women, for positivity, for the important, the philanthropist ways that women do things in that way, in that empowering way. I like when girls exude positivity. However, I am not a girl's girl for the bullshit at all. That is not who I am. I don't support women by any means, where if I see you literally tearing yourself down or tearing others down, that I'm just going to support you just because you're a woman. Like, if it's something you're trying to do, but you're tearing others down in the process, and on top of that, tearing yourself down, I'm not going to be a part of it. And I feel like that's what being a girl's girl really is. It's about telling your women friends, just women around you that you respect, that you admire, like, this is not the way to do this. Like, you can do this an entirely different way. You don't have to be rude. You don't have to be nasty. You don't have to be judgmental. And I just feel like there's this huge stigma around women just not supporting each other, not being there for one another, not helping each other out. And I feel like we need to support each other more, because why not support like a bomb-ass woman? Like, you see she's doing her thing. You see she's about her business, about her family. She's a good wife, a good mom, just all the things. She's educated, she's beautiful, she's funny, smart, like, goofy. I just feel like I'm all the things. I feel like whatever I choose to do, I'm never going to feel like women shouldn't be supporting me, because I feel like I would never want to have to support somebody on something that I don't agree with. So I feel like whatever I do, it's always something that's going to be in that realm, like positivity, helping out, doing all the things that I feel like women need to do more. We're so against each other. You're not going to walk down the block and get a compliment 9 times out of 10 from like a random woman. I feel like we have to start doing that. If you go to other states, like especially in the South, they're so friendly. There is definitely a thing called Southern hospitality. I feel when you go down there, they're speaking to you. They don't know who you are. They're just speaking to you. They're complimenting you. They're inviting you places. You know what I mean? And I feel like we need more of that Southern hospitality everywhere. Like, exude it. I feel like be what you want to receive. You know, and that's all across the board. I mean, there have been so many times where I have just been the poster child for what a girl's girl should be. I've helped women get jobs. I've just helped so many women do so many things. And I definitely appreciate and respect when a woman can help me, because I feel like sometimes I am so much ahead of the game. You know, I am a couple steps ahead, so it's like for someone to be able to help me, it's like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like, I feel like right now with all the endeavors and everything that I've tried to do, I have had to ask men. And there are some women that they see me doing what I'm doing and they've told me that I've inspired them. Just a bunch of things. And I feel like that's the type of attitude that I want to be around. Those are the type of people that I want to be around. I really don't want to be around anybody that's like a secret hater. I know we've all experienced that as women, like women having secret animosity towards us. It's like, bitch, what's up? Like, you know, because we got that in us. That's quick to come out. But now I feel like what we need to hone in on is that femininity, if I'm saying that correctly, because I always say femininity. Okay, so we need to hone in on that more because not everyone is out here to attack us. And I feel like when people see that, oh, we're actually about something and we have some substance, they respect it. They respect us and they want to help out. Not everybody wants to be our enemy, you know, but I think that just with people, we are so traumatized and have such PTSD based on just prior encounters and experiences with women, because it's not only women that go through that. This is across the board. People just go through experiences with people where they feel like, you know what, I'm done with people. I'm not going to befriend somebody else just for them to fuck me over. And now I'm back in my feelings and I try to let my guard down and this is happening again. There are so many people that feel that way. But what you have to understand is what you put out into the universe, you are going to get back. That's for one. If you're putting out positivity, even if you're not having that being reciprocated from the people that you're showing that positivity to, it'll come back to you elsewhere from someone else. That's how that always works. You're not always going to get it from the person that you expect it from. You might get it from somebody else, and even in an even bigger way. So always keep that in mind as well. But ladies, we need to be girls. I'm such a girls girl. I feel like women go through so much, from just not being treated equally to men, always feeling like we are inferior to men, and just in our business life, our home lives, always just having to fight and climb our way to the top. It is so hard for us, and on top of that, being a black woman, it is super hard. So I just feel like, why not be a girl's girl? Because like, why not want to support and help and be by somebody's side that's going through the same struggles you're going through? Women also go through childbirth. We go through relationship hardships, having to juggle everything. Career-wise, having to juggle that. Societal pressures. There are just so many things that we can all relate on, where I feel like we should be on one another's side. We should be each other's allies, not the opponent. Okay, so try it. Even if you're on the fence about being a girl's girl, just ask yourself, like, you know, what is me being a girl's girl or supporting this woman who's bomb and who has all of these things going on? What is that really taking away from me? So remember to just get in that pocket, a different pocket. Be a little bit more positive with just everything that you want in life, because like I said, what you put out, that's what you're gonna get. Everything in the world is not negative. Everything in the world is not wrong. We have the power to make our lives what we want it to be. And I also, you know, I have to remind myself of that too from time to time, because there are some times where, you know, let's be honest, we are going to feel, I'm not going to say worthless or that we're not worth anything, but we are going to feel a certain type of way, like about how things are just going for us. We're not always handed the best deck of cards. So we have to learn how to make our experiences in life positive, how to have a strong group of people around us. Being a girl's girl is very important to me, but like I said, I am going to hold the women around me accountable and let them know what they can do better and what they're not doing right. So guys, girl's girl, okay, she's right here. And I know that there's like there are shows and stuff like that that say like, oh, if someone says that they're a girl's girl, that's the first sign that they're not. No, Because like I clearly said, I'm not a girl's girl for the bullshit. Not that. So you have to be a girl's girl that I feel like really is out here being supportive of other women and is really about something and helping people, because you're not a girl's girl if you're not in that pocket, because you're already in the negative with just your mindset and how you're thinking. Everything is going to be negative because you already have that frame of mind. So you're already feeling like, oh, I don't want to help nobody else. I gotta do this, do that. I gotta support her. I gotta help myself. Shit is just messed up. And that's not how we should be thinking. You know, we have to all help one another as women because, like I said, we have it rough. So, and I'm here to keep it honest and transparent. Like, have there been some women where I had to cut them off? Yes, but that is because I am that girl's girl and I feel like they're not. So, for people saying, oh, how can you be a girl's girl when you can cut someone off or not talk to them or this or that, I feel like it is for that reason. You can't be a girl's girl trying to support or hang out with women that are not. So make sure that you are around the right group of women. Period. Okay, so another episode in the can, guys. Thank you for everything. I do have a vacation coming up and I'm so excited because I've been so busy lately, and I'm just ready to go. Ready to get out of here. Anywho, I will speak to you guys next week and peace out.